Yeah. Ooh. Hotel room. Always working. Yeah. Out in California counting.
Alrighty, here we go. IIFYM, full day of eating, number 2. A little bit has changed since the last one in prep. So we are 8 weeks and 4 days away from the show. So macros are still roughly the same. 180 grams of protein. Carbs got knocked down to 175. And fats at 50 grams. And again, there is a range, so it's plus or minus 5 on each of those numbers. And there's one other thing I want to say. Oh, I had a great analogy, like a whole prop planned out, but I didn't pick it up yesterday, so it's going to have to wait for the 3rd edition of IIFYM, full day of eating. So
Of my blessings, only 24 with a multi-million-dollar pension off my catalog. That's cause I'm a don, like.
So if you recall, this is going to be pretty similar to the last pre-workout meal. Picked up some of this fake sugar just to save on the macros. As you recall from number 1, I just dumped in raw sugar. Getting a little bit stricter this now, so switch that to grams, zeroed out. There you have her. 20 we weighed. 174.8. Bam. So overall progress for the prep, actually you have to go back almost 6 months to see it all. Overall prep progress. Post workout shake is already put in there because I don't change that.
Cheeto, cause I'm on and I got more songs than the Beatles. Whoa, that's a stretch, yeah I guess, but you get the gist. Laughing at the skeptics cause I always knew I'd get this rich. Family knew and Boogus knew, that's probably about it. Quicker you come in the game.
Every morning write down your goals, and these goals do not need to be small. I will make a post someday about each one of these and what they mean and why. A lot of people say they want things and they're not authentic in admitting what they want. There it is. I won USAPL Nationals every single morning. To-do list over here. Gonna be a busy day. One of the things to do is film this. The 4 a.m. dry shot. Here we go. By the way, free shipping in the bio if you want it. And I'll also put a link to the video where I did a review on this product. Let's go. Ohio, it's supposed to be snowing. It's actually raining, but it's like 60 degrees. Wearing shorts to school every day. Wish I could wear shorts to work, but so nice. Making the go-to breakfast right here. So 1 cup of oats, which is 80 grams. And nailed it. Oh boy. Uh-oh. So 80 grams of oats. That's mom's breakfast. And then the other thing that I've been doing, which has been huge, putting 2 tablespoons. I need to get a better camera. 2 tablespoons of this PB2, and then again, fake sugar, sweeten it up a little bit. And then, because most of the time, too lazy to make eggs, if you want some too, I'll just do cold cuts, and then no barbecue sauce anymore, so just mustard. You know, all it's got is like some sodium, which isn't a big deal. Why does this focus so nicely now, but doesn't focus nicely on this one? What the heck? There you go. See, 2 tablespoons PB2. This stuff has come in huge handy. I just opened it this week, and it's already like halfway gone because I've used it on everything. This, oats, rice cakes, everything. So while my oats cook, let's really just talk what flexible dieting is. And the lighting sucks, but whatever. So what flexible dieting is. A lot of you, if you've ever been in business or any of you business majors in school for business or economics, will know of a term called opportunity cost. That is where if we have $1 million, we have a theoretical $1 million. If we invest $1 million into plan A, what can we no longer use that $1 million for? Whether that be plan B, plan C, pay off debt, whatever. It's opportunity cost. So if I were, for example, Mom this weekend made cinnamon chip scones. They're phenomenal, but they're pretty high calorie. They're not very filling because they don't have a lot of fiber, a lot of sugar, but they're really good. Off season, no problem. They're like 30, 40 grams of carbs, whatever. So if I spent my macros on the cinnamon chip scones, what would I be foregoing? Well, I'd be foregoing food that's going to keep me fuller longer, give me greater satiety, which is really all I'm looking for right now because I'm so low, which is why I make giant salads all the time, because it gives me more satiety and it spends less macros. So it just comes down to opportunity cost. I could go eat a Pop-Tart right now. One day I might actually do this. I'll make the sacrifice and eat a Pop-Tart and we'll see what happens. I'll just be really hungry the rest of the day, but maybe that'll help prove a point.
Alright, so I know I'm going to get reamed for filming in the vertical position. This is going to appear poorly on YouTube, but you know what? It's just me and I gotta make it work here. So, stepped out of the office, aka my bedroom, but the amount of work that I have been able to produce sitting at that desk has been unreal. The contacts I made have been unreal. And so right now I am going to meet with Additive Engineering Solutions. I've done a lot of work for them, going there kind of for an interview, if you will, but it's also for graduate research. I work helping them part-time, all sorts of good shit. And one of the things is, so when I drive, is I usually listen to podcasts. I try and take advantage of every second I get. And one of the things is, a lot of people, and the reason I mentioned last episode is this is going to be a mix of quote-unquote business life, because this is my life, and then how I interweave flexible dieting and why it works so well for me because of my schedule. For example, I have to travel to Michigan in a few days here to pick up some bridge parts. So I have to drive 4 hours to Michigan, then 6 hours from there to Columbus, and then back. So it's going to be a long day, 6, 12, 4. It's going to be like a 14-hour day of driving. And when it comes to that, like, I'll be on the road the whole time. So 14 hours on the road, truck and trailer, picking up some stuff for graduate research, and I'm not going to have meal prep. I'll stop at a gas station and Subway, and we'll make it work, or something like that, Chipotle. And I'll show you exactly how to do IIFYM when traveling. I'm actually really looking forward to filming that. It's going to be awesome. And that's one of the huge conveniences of understanding macros and stuff like that. But, so when it comes to taking advantage of the time, one of the reasons, honestly, this is the honest to God reason, the reason I keep myself so busy, so full, it's not because, and yes, it's the shallow reasons. Yes, I want to be successful. Yes, I love to own a Lamborghini. Yes, I love cars, blah, blah, blah. But the biggest reason I keep myself so busy is if I'm not busy, I guess I'm depressed. Maybe that's not the right way to say it. I'm trying to think of how to put it in words. I just get myself into trouble. I just do dumb shit. Like, there's no way around it. I do dumb stuff. I get into bad habits. I just don't make good choices. The saying is, what's the saying? What's that saying? Something about idle time is the devil's work, or, blah, blah, blah. I don't know I can't think of the saying, but you know what I'm talking about. Idle's hands are the devil's workshop. That's what it is. And I am the epitome of that. If I don't keep myself busy, I get into bad habits. I've admitted to these bad habits before. I guess I'll say it again. This is embarrassing to admit, but I mean, dude, I would, I don't even want to say this. Oh, man. One of the bad habits was I just watched a shitload of porn. God, I hate saying that. I can't even look in the camera when I say that. It was one of the worst habits I've ever had. And if I don't keep myself productive, then I will find bad shit to do. Just plain and simple. If I don't stay productive, it doesn't even mean productive as in work. Like, it can be, building a relationship with family or friends and stuff like that. I just have to be doing something in a productive manner, not just sitting around being bored at home, making Snapchats that I'm bored. Because then I'll just start picking up bad habits. stuff like that. You know, I tried the whole marijuana, smoked the joint a couple times, but it's just that's the reason why I stay so busy. Is if I'm not, I just go down the wrong path. Alright, so that meeting went super duper well. A lot of really good stuff is about to happen. I have no idea why I talked with my one hand like this, but it's lunchtime. My sister ate the last stuffed pepper. So, let's bust out the old if it fits your macros. Now, see, so I got 83 grams of protein left, 81 carb, a lot of fat. So, probably have a couple rice cakes, some chocolate rice cakes and PB2. Dude, oh, so good. Tastes like Reese's, and well, as close as I can get to Reese's right now with this whole prep. Even Champ likes them. Some turkey, and then might make a salad bowl. So, watch out, dog. This flexible diet and lifestyle. I have no idea why I just talked like that. We got some salad gains. These are phenomenal. Highly recommend these. Avocado. Avocados don't last as holy guacamole. You can freeze them. You can pull out a packet at a time. Super duper recommend. Fat free, that low macro life. Probably have a level 1 for a snack, and then be on the road for dinner. So I have class and then a meeting. Might just do a Quest bar or something like that. I really eat almost the same thing every day like I was meal prepping, but it's the inherent built-in flexibility that allows me to be flexible if stuff comes up like this weekend going to Toledo for my sister's birthday, or going traveling to pick up stuff, that kind of stuff. That's the nice part about it. But day to day, it's almost the same thing just because I'm freaking lazy and I just don't want to spend a whole lot of time cooking or making stuff. Alright, bunch of work done. It's 1:30-ish, so I have to go to school for a meeting, and then I'm going to be gone the rest of the night because I have class. So here's what I usually do. So I'm going to go look at MyFitnessPal, see what my macros are left, and then basically plug things in, tweak things until I get, basically spend whatever's left. Alright, this is pretty simple, so we'll finish off the day. 2 grams of protein left, 5 grams of carbs left, gram of fat left. This is what's going to be for dinner. Show you real quick. I'm going to have a first Phorm level 1, Quest bar, and nuts. That's it. Before we go to school, we're going to bust out a quick hit cardio session on the bike. I know I'm filming in the wrong direction. I really don't care that much. I'm not a filmographer. This is documentation about the journey and my life and stuff. Cardio. My buddy's joining me. Pre-meeting level 1.
S omega of S, that's equal to the integral from 0 to S of omega nt.
Alright, last meeting of the night, 7 o'clock, then home.